Okay.
I don't remember what we were saying.
What are we doing?
I said, "What are we doing?" And then
Yeah.
he said, "Just got the diagnosis," and I was like, "Well, I don't know
Yeah.
what I'm saying. I was repeating what you just said
It's all good.
minutes ago."
Yeah.
But anyway, like you said, just got a diagnosis, and I was like, "Oh, well, not just got, but like I guess getting it in black and white, lots of black and white,
Yeah.
all the page right up."
It's 74 pages. So we just got. So obviously we've had conversations with Dr. B after the surgery and everything, or after the first procedure.
Yeah.
Probably almost a month ago, we had the conversation, and we just got the official write-up with the, the sort of things you can't hear on the phone and terms we don't understand, and so seeing it in black and white, the actual name of the test or the actual surgery that Shannon's will be getting,
And the actual,
what it's supposed to be doing.
I guess the actual diagnosis of the Chiari I Malformation. So
Yeah.
like that's official. Yeah, and what was the other one?
The actual name of the.
I don't know what the name of the compression. I have 2 compressed jugular nerves.
Yeah. So basically
Like the surgical plan says,
and that's what the resectioning of the
Right.
first one.
the surgical plan says like posterior fossa decompression PFD under color Doppler ultrasound and SSCP monitoring to address the Chiari I malformation, and then resection of the right C1 tubercle,
Yeah.
tubercle to decompress the ipsilateral IJV under Doppler and OPM monitoring.
You spelled it correctly, even if she didn't say it correctly.
Yeah,
So,
ipsilateral. Sorry.
ipsilateral.
My eyes are not great.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to the reading part right now.
Yeah.
Um,
So that basically kind of just comes with the decompressing. This is her jugular on the right side.
oh, on the right side. So I thought he
Maybe
couldn't
the-
decompress the right one. I thought so. It's the left one that he can't decompress.
I don't know. Right and left, it's like theater, stage right, stage left. I don't know.
Because it said considerations for a left styloidectomy later on, and then it says to decompress the left IJV.
Right.
So basically, in this surgery, they can do the Chiari decompression, and also do the decompression of the right jugular vein, I guess,
Yeah.
the one that he can reach, and then I guess potentially
We'll
a later
look that up.
surgery for the other issue.
Yeah.
But as of right now, I guess we're dealing with the first
Yeah.
major situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I
How
don't
you
know.
feeling?
I am happy that there is a diagnosis and a plan after everything we learned, especially like out of the sneaky thought I had CCI and all the ways thought it was CCI, and I don't know why. I don't even know if it's logical or what's the word I'm looking for. If it is very rational sense that like I prefer it to be CCI over Chiari.
But why?
I don't know. For in some reason in my mind, I thought I would say that was necessarily less serious, but maybe I thought like the surgery was less complicated, maybe because the Chiari involves like taking like skull bone out, and from what I knew, yeah, and
Like it's one thing to stretch your neck out and let that decompress it and kind of stabilize it versus chipping away at your skull.
Yeah, I don't know that. By my very rudimentary understanding, that seemed worse.
Right.
So I don't know if it is. I don't know if there is really a direct comparison. It could be an apples and oranges situation. I honestly don't know. But
And you have 2 first cousins?
yeah, I have 2 first cousins who also had Chiari malformation, and they both had surgery. One's was doing very well after. The other one, I mean, she did well, but some of her things aren't resolved.
Yeah.
From what I know, I don't extensively know yet. I have to have more conversations there.
And now we can.
Yeah. And then mine obviously presented different. Their situation is different from each other and different from me. So
And they're sisters.
right. So we don't really know.
Not just sisters.
Yes, they're sisters to each other,
Yeah.
not just sisters.
Yeah.
Anyway, and honestly, I think also I've been just leading up to this. I've just been reminded that like, you know, this is necessary because I had a grand old fucking ball leading up to getting to the surgery, thinking I'm doing so well, especially post these 7 months of intractable vomiting.
Right.
I've been having a better baseline. I'm doing good. Maybe I really don't need this shit. But I mean, honestly, better in the sense of like where I came from to where I was. I wasn't really better, but like to me, it felt like so remarkable to do things and not crash as much and to just have a better baseline. And I mean, I was still pretty restricted. I still used all the aids I used, the wheelchair, the shower chair, all that stuff. But I don't know, it felt good. And then post the invasive testing, I had a bit of a good run for a few days, like almost 5 days or something. And the crashes started, the deteriorating started, and then I get home, and then being home with all the things that exacerbate things in New Orleans, like the heat, the humidity,
Right.
Just stress of daily living, stuff like that. Just like today's a bad day. I had a horrible night of like, you know, elevated heart rate all through while I was sleeping, which may have been Chiari causing because I was laying flat on my back all night because I needed my legs to be elevated because I was having problems there. So it's like trying to fix one issue, causing issues in another. Wake up, I've been fatigued all day. I had to cancel a doctor's appointment.
Heads or tails, call it.
Yeah. So basically, it's kind of hitting home that like, yeah, I am a person with severe ME. I have severe problems. No matter what I try to tell myself or like even temporary reprieves, it doesn't change the fact that like this isn't like something that goes away. It's a structural issue, and it's kind of like Dr. B told me. It's like, which was like relieving, but also like kind of sad, was that I never could just like.
She couldn't exercise or supplement her way out of this.
Yeah, like that was never going to be the case. That this was always structural, and I wasn't going to be able to like do anything to outmaneuver this situation. It was like relieving to say that like that internalized ableism of like people like making you feel like you're not doing enough to fix your illness. Yeah, so like it was relieving in that sense, but it also was sad thinking about all the years I spent doing like things that did help a little, but they were never gonna have like any real gains from just like the highly specialized diets and all the supplements and all that. Like these things do help me for quality of life, but they were never gonna like quote unquote fix the problem or get to the root.
Yeah.
So that was the part that's kind of like, you know, saddening because I spent a lot of time and a lot of effort and money, beat myself up, all that stuff. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Got new information now.
Yeah. So now comes the planning of round 2. How we get back up to New York, what route we take, who we see. I have some new options.
Road Trip 2, the sequel.
Exactly.
Radical Road Trip 2, the sequel.
Exactly.
I was trying to think of a good subtitle, like when you convinced me that there was going to be a Harold the.
Oh, Donald.
Harold. No.
No. Jesus.
What is his name? The duck.
The duck from
Space.
Marvel.
It's not Harold.
Howard?
Howard. Yes, it's not Harold. It's Howard.
Howard.
Your brain is as bad as mine now. No.
Oh, thanks.
Howard. Say, oh, thanks. Howard the Duck 2. When you convinced me, what was that, 15 years ago?
Yeah.
There's going to be a Howard the Duck 2 sequel. He says it's going to be called Back the Quack Up. And I was like, really? I was excited.
It could. The MCU is still new. Many phases.
This ass convinced me for like 5 minutes. And that was real.
Yeah.
And then that's why I didn't believe him when he told me about the Spider-Man Broadway into the dark play. I was like, that's not real. And he was like, it is, I swear. I'm like, I don't believe you because you lie. You lie.
everything on the internet is true, right?
I didn't believe him. I didn't even believe him after he showed it to the internet.
No, well,
I was like, this isn't true.
To be fair, neither did Broadway. Broadway didn't believe in it.
We digress.
No, really does.
That's what I'm good at, digressing.
Totally.
That's one of my skills.
And we're back. No.
Superpower. Digression.
So more updates coming. We'll figure out what's coming next, and of course, you'll be part of that journey again.
Sure.
Trip, quest,
adventure. Trek. You said Trek.
Whatever the Goonies do, and we'll let you all know what's going on with that. Continue to support us on this process, because it's not over yet.
Yep, it's not over, and it is. Even the surgery is just the beginning, because been reading and both simultaneously doing what I need, always being informed and having as much information as possible, but of course putting myself through the paces of all the worst case scenarios and all the stuff to like overwhelm myself. But it's better to do that early, get past it, because just reading how much recovery takes and how much time it takes and all the limitations, especially early on, the first couple of weeks, the first few months, all that stuff. And whether or not some people, and then the variety of way people react to it. Some people get relief right away. Some people don't get relief till like months and months later.
Yeah.
So I have to try not to be discouraged.
Updates and more blog posts and things around that.
Yeah.
So you can see what's up. All right.
Laugh.
Mop. All right.
Goofy.